What is up, dudes and dudettes in the internet? My name's Scyushi, and we are back with more Trove on the test server. Yes, it is finally available. And would you look at that? We got a new world, baby. So I haven't gone through the patch notes yet. I'm gonna save that for another video. Today's video is most of all just a first impression. I literally logged onto the server and I just kind of want to take it all in and experience it with you guys. So first of all, we can already see that this includes various biomes and goes up to U15. Press E to enter this long shade difficulty 15 adventure world, currently under siege by terrifying creatures from the depths. Included biomes: Medieval Highlands, Hollow Dunes, I guess that's the new biome, maybe, Candoria. Requires 42.5 KPR, suggested class level 30. Okay, that doesn't really matter that much. Wow, okay. Well, let's see if this is actually something new. Otherwise, it might just be a remix of other biomes, which kind of seems weird because we already have Prime Uber Worlds. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I mean, I like this build. I guess it's just the hub area, though. It's not something super crazy impressive. What do you say? Press E to learn how to explore the adventure worlds in Trove. Thank you. I'm at the end of the game now. I think I understand how to explore the world. Okay, so we got flask capacity, we got other things. Let's open up the map. Yep, okay, so we've got... Oh, interesting. So we've finally... That's cute. It's a combination of Prime Worlds and Geode Topside. So it might be that there's new stuff. There's definitely some new enemies. That's a new enemy type. Oh my dear lord, he's powerful. Die. Yeah, it says long shade difficulty 15. I'm curious what that means. Is this a new ore? It looks like it's a new ore. Lichen stone. Interesting. Wonder if there's like new costumes and stuff tied to that. This is just a base enemy and they're really, really tanky. Yeah, it's just the normal, Geode Topside. Is this a dungeon now? This is a 5-star. Okay, so we got a new 5-star. This is including the new enemies. Does that mean that this is going to be their lazy excuse, which I would be perfectly fine with, by the way. I'm not trying to criticize. But this would be their way of adding 5-star dungeons to every biome, because this is probably a dungeon that can arrive in all of the biomes, because it's probably just going to be this dungeon outright. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can do this. Unfortunately, okay, here's one of the new enemies, Coral the Krabby, who's, yeah, he's like a proper 5-star dungeon boss. I'm also extremely weak compared to these enemies. I'm still invincible. But it's pretty crazy to me that I'm sitting at 47.5 KPR with full Crystal 5 gear, by the way, and this guy is taking a while to die. I do need to use pots to defeat him, and the knockback is just remove it from the game at this point. Like, I swear to God, I hate it. I hate it so much. Sorry. Oh no, now we're gonna have a knockback version of this guy. Look at that. Look at this laggy freak. Can I just stay still? Just stay still and take your punishment, okay? Idiot. These enemies are crazy though. Like, look at them. They look like Cthulhu monsters. So I like that. Oh my God. How? We're on the test server. How is it this laggy? Yikes. I should also see how much of the dungeon is bombable, come to think of it. But first, let's fight a miniature version of the crab guy. Oh dear lord, why are you so powerful? Why are you such a tanky boy? Why are you so tanky? Yikes. All right, can we blast through the floor? Okay, we can still blast through the dungeon, thank God. It seems like it's quite resistant, or maybe it's just that the dungeon layering is quite thick. I don't know. I like it just because it's new and it's cool, but I'm curious to see, is this going to end up being a 5-star that we can see everywhere? Obviously, I want to be very clear with you guys. We're obviously going to explore all of this and more in the following days for sure. Oh my dear God. Look at him. Get out of my room. Like, he doesn't look intimidating at all. He looks like an idiot. Oh my God, that's so adorable. He's got boss abilities, like he's got multiple boss abilities, which is interesting. The knockback is the worst culprit, like dear Lord. Okay, I'm seeing that we got Runic Fragment. I don't like that because that I think is a new resource if I recall. Whoa. Okay, equip and use a surfaced depths cache key when nearby to open. And where do I get that? It should tell me. I assume that's in one of the crafting tables. Dear God. But we'll ignore that for now. And maybe, did they add cornerstones to this biome? Of course they didn't. Maybe we'll save that for next time, because we can test that out at another point in time. You know, leave a little bit of mystery. Oh, what's in there? We all know what's in there. New mounts and junk. I want to see, yeah, look at that. Look at that to the south. See where the Ashley _ trash person is? There's a 5-star dungeon in medieval Highlands, baby. Okay, that's actually exciting. If the world lag wasn't so atrocious with, like, you know, all 5 players being on. Oh, Lord. Oh, hey, is this a new resource? Surface dried seaweed. Yeah, okay. So we got new resources in this biome. The 5-star dungeon is the same 5-star dungeon. That's a little bit disappointing. I kind of wanted to see 5-star dungeons for each of the biomes, but whatever, that's fine. You know, beggars can't be choosers. It basically looks like they just added more difficulty, and then they just added higher Uber, or a new 5-star dungeon that can just generate in all biomes. Now, if I had to guess, I would assume that the world that we're in right now is going to cycle out the biomes maybe every day. Maybe it's on daily reset. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to test that out until like 24 hours from now, because I'm actually recording this as the servers basically just went live. Let's take a peek at Chaos Crafting Table, check some stuff in the hub, see if there's any new things. I'm trying to go into this blind because, again, this video is most of all just to highlight my first impression. And then, you know, we'll, again, deep dive into all of this stuff momentarily for sure. No light or dark vaults. What about the keys? Shores of the Everdark, Leviathan, Depths. There it is. Surface Depth Cache. So this is from the Runic key fragment, so it's just a new resource. That kind of sucks. What about this one? So this one is from Surface Depth Cache from completing a 5-star dungeon in Long Shade difficulty 15, whatever the hell that means. Meanwhile, this one grants additional rewards compared to a standard Surface of Depth key, but you can only craft 5 of these per day. Okay, so we'll test that out. That's gonna suck. I'll make cuts, don't worry. And then we've got Runic's Depth Key Vault, used to open Runic Depth Vault, which can appear in the Depths Delve biome in place of the Shadowy Soul Vault. And then there's also an additional of this as well, because why not make it time gated? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, wait a minute. Did it just... I think it might have actually just cycled over to daily reset. I didn't realize I was at daily reset time. Okay, so it is tied to daily reset, the different biomes. Let me see if I can end up completing one of these 5 stars over here, and then I'll see if we can get the dungeon loot for you guys. Oh, I also did want to confirm that for Prime Worlds, we can actually go all the way up to U14 now. We can do that everywhere, which is confusing because what's the loot going to be? Like just the same as U10, U11? Or can we get like rarer drops? Or is Crystal 5 just gonna be a lot more common? Did I get some Crystal 5s out of those dungeons that I didn't realize? No, I just got a bunch of garbage. Oh, but I got diary pages. Okay, I don't care about that. This is for the cache, right? Okay, let's see. Open her up. Bam, bam. And it said it gave me better rewards. I see that I got Depth Core and some Runic key fragments. Is it in my flex inventory? Depth's Core. Strong yet light material brimming with runic magic. Among other uses, rune crafters covet this material to advance their skills at the rune anvil found in long shade difficulty worlds. Huh. Is this it? Did I just actually happen to stumble across it? Saltwater Sam's workbench. Wait. Depth stepper portal for the depths? So there's a new depths? Depths core, which we can craft out of the new resources. Okay. Runic essence, obtained by converting various long shade difficulty harvests at Saltwater Sam's workbench. Long shade difficulty can be accessed via the Atlas. That doesn't mean much though. Here's the collection items. Okay, so we got a new stupid ally for 1 billion of these for whatever reason. Doesn't even say what its stats are. Is it just cosmetic? It's just a bunch of allies. That's literally it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is because it's on the test server. They don't want us to get these items right now. That makes sense. So it did say that the vault was located in here, which is that what this, like this ship doesn't seem to be the vault. Let's go into the hub and see if the Runic dude has it. Unless do you guys think they meant the rune crafting bench? Oh. Used to craft items in the rune crafting What is this? What is this like Delves Caves crap? So you craft resources in order to craft more resources? Produce 10 cursed coral when fully charged. Standard leaflets. Charges in dungeons. So this is basically tomes, but like a temporary crafted tome that expires after you use it. Okay. I mean, I guess it gives us something to grind towards, but I don't know how I feel about that, just because that seems like it's just inflating gameplay. Another thing too that I noticed is we can upgrade our Crystal 5 even further and increase its rarity, which we'll unpack that in another video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for me. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because obviously we'll cover pretty much everything to do with this update in time. If you want to check out some of my other videos, YouTube recommends this one, or you can check out my most recent upload right here. I would also appreciate if you would leave a comment letting me know what you guys think. Obviously, I am still kind of going through it and going to end up reading the patch notes and going through other details in future videos, but today it was all about that first impression.